Okay, good afternoon, dear colleagues. My name is Oksana Kurisheva. I work for Alfresco technology partner ITD Systems, and we develop Alvex solution for managing unstructured workflows and content. So we faced with one issue in our projects, and I want to tell you how we solved it using Alvex. So sometimes your workflows are too complex to use them as they are. You can draw a monstrous diagram, but you cannot be sure that it will cover all scenarios. Real-life workflows usually built on the fly, assembled on the fly by knowledge workers. As an instance, Alfresco DevCon organization. It consists of a lot of small parts that should be done in parallel, that link to each other, and that can be changed dynamically. For example, last year there were no lightning talk session. This year we have this session. That is why Alfresco can't use one standard workflow definition for all conferences and for all DevCons, because it can be changed very fast and very soon. In this case, Dynamic BPM saves us. It helps us to design our workflows while doing, and not to create new workflow definition to practically the same workflows. The idea is to define simple workflows and then combine them to build real complex workflow while doing it. Let's see how to do that. First of all, we create these some small workflow units. It can be just as one task, or it can be a branch of some complex workflow. In our case, set the agenda for a session on a DevCon is such a workflow unit. The second step is to design a global workflow with some checkpoint tasks from which we can start our related workflows, our units that we created before that. Let's see how will it look like in Alfresco share interface. We have new block related workflows from which we start as many workflows of some different types as we need. So now we have a global workflow DevCon organization and create some new workflows related to our main. So if we need to set the agenda to a new session like lightning talks, we just create new related workflow, set the agenda, add the task summary, and assign the task to Richard. It's very easy to configure related workflows. Alvex is based on Alfresco standard API, so related workflows work both with the activity and day BPM, and to add new workflow, to add the ability to start new workflows from your task, you just add the aspect to your task model. If you want to set the limitation for workflows that can be started from your task, you do this using share config, like this. So instead of editing our workflow definition, to make some complex workflows, we can just set the hierarchy structure of our workflows on the fly and not edit our workflow definition to every workflow that are practically the same as previous one. Some additional questions we faced with and that we solved in our project are attaching parent workflow documents to our child workflow and check out documents after completing the child workflow to the parent again, if we process some documents. As a result, we can build one standard workflow definition for many similar business processes that are different only in few stages, and not to edit our workflow definition. Another feature is you can reuse your simple workflow units in different business processes. Like our set the agenda can be reused in DevCon organization, some partner event organization, and so on. Or you can just create one small simple workflow, like assign a task, and then create as many related tasks as you need to build your workflow on the fly. So Alvex provides different features for real-life workflow building. You can see on the screen now some of these features. Alex told you about another feature, org chart, before that. So you can find us at www.alvexcore.com, fork us on GitHub, and I will happy to answer your questions during the break. Thank you for your attention.